Last stop here. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by Brew Brewing Company. And this is their Last Stop India Pale Ale. Coming in at 7.2% alcohol by volume and 60 IBUs, and also an SRM of 6. This beer is from Tampa, Florida. It is gifted to me by my beautiful girlfriend, Mackenzie. So thank you, Mackenzie. I love you. She picked these up for me, this one and a few other ones, on her trip to Florida in the past little while. And yes, she will be joining me for a few reviews for sure of these beers. Because why not? She's awesome. She hasn't been on a review in these past 100 and over 100 kind of thing. So she's definitely needed on one of these reviews, or 2 or 3 or a lot, because why not? I like having people for reviews. It's much fun that way. So let's pour this up, see what the beer is like. Give it a nice pour. Give about that much just so I can enjoy some after the review. These are only small cans. The Americans seem not to do tall boys like we do up here in Canada. But looking at the beer, it's a very straw color, sediment going around in the bottom, a little hazy, also a little clear as well. Quite nice looking. I forget if I showed you the can or not. It is a very lime green, dark green for the Last Stop, with a white background. It looks quite interesting for sure. Very unique design, much more unique than some of these Canadian breweries from, I guess, what I see. But everybody has little different graphics and whatnot. But with that said, let's see what this beer smells like. It smells piney, hoppy, sort of like champagne almost. Yeah, sort of like champagne, sort of almost like a saison-ish, like a very light saison. Citrus coming in here as well, almost not a saison, sorry, like a gose or a sour almost. Sort of the kind of smell that I'm getting off of it. Like I said, scratch the saison, go more for a gose or a sour-ish style of beer. But with that said, let's have a sip and see what else we can find. Again, that candied sweetness, like the last one. The last one was from Tomaka. That was a twist of cane. Has that candied sweetness. This isn't as hop forward as IPAs here. Definitely more of a little bit of a sour note to it. Nothing crazy, but you get that sour bit of twinge, bit of tang, twang sort of thing, like you would a gose, but much more on the lighter end. All you really get is some light hops. It's a little bit of maltiness, a little bit of yeastiness, a little bit of soury smell from it as well, even with the taste. A little bit of candied sweetness, and a little bit of sourness as well. Nothing too much, a little bit of hops as well indeed. But with that said, let's give it a cheers and, just keep on sipping. Cheers, everybody, and cheers to Mackenzie. Thank you again. Love ya. Definitely some tropical fruits. Big, more lemon lime sort of citrusy note, and also a little bit of pineapple in there. Hops are there, a little bit lighter, but you get that bitterness of the hops, slightly florally as well. Moving over to the can now. Like I said, Last Stop, 7.2% alcohol by volume. Can't taste that. 60 IBUs, definitely does not taste like 60 IBUs, but SRM is quite on point. Over here, looking for the description, it says 6 varieties of hops deliver crisp citrus flavor with subtle notes of pine in this thirst-quenching tropical IPA. This is your stop for massive hops with an uncommon drinkability. We've been sharing our passion for craft beer since 2011 with our regional brew tours, and now keep the good times rolling with our independent brewery. Brewed and canned by Brew Bus Brewing, Tampa, Florida, and it has the Surgeon General warnings, all that jazz. Looking on the bottom for a brewed on date or a cheers date in their case, looks to say born on January 29th, 2018. Fairly fresh as well. They've knocked it right on the head with that easy drinkability. It is absolutely phenomenally easy to drink. Moving over to the website now, brewbususa.com. For the last stop, they list ABV 7.2, 60 IBUs, and their description here is, this 7.2 ABV crushable IPA is the perfect blend of the refreshing notes of tropical fruits and citrus, along with the clean finish of fresh pine, hopped with Magnum, Centennial, and Columbus hop. Additional gives this IPA a strong citrusy floral base with little hints of spice. And dry hopped with Amarillo, Simcoe, and Citra hops, the Last Stop IPA is sure to be a crowd pleaser. So that rounds off 6 different hops in this beer. Quite an enjoyable beer. Very, very light compared to how much there is going on in this beer and how big the ABV is and the IBUs. It is absolutely crushable. It is more or less like a bolstered up session IPA in a sense, because it is so easy to drink. Very, very well done indeed. Moving over to Untapped now, Last Stop by Brewbus has been given a 3.66 bottle caps out of 5. Seems a bit low in my opinion, but with that said, we'll keep on drinking. Let's finish this up, why don't we? Cheers, everybody, and yet again, cheers, Mackenzie. Love ya. That is good. That was really good. Really crisp, clean. Like they said, thirst quenching. They definitely nailed it right on the head with their description of the beer. So, Last Stop. I gotta give this beer a solid 9 out of 10. Easy drinkability, great flavors, nice burst of lemon, lime, citrus for sure. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, like I was saying, wow, that lemon, lime, citrus note running throughout, a little bit of pineapple, hops are there. Good use of hops, but still not super in your face kind of thing. Super crushable. Really crushable. Very well done indeed. Beautiful beer. I gotta give this beer a solid 9 out of 10. Moving over to presentation of the beer. Quite good indeed. I'm sorry, couldn't find the words in my brain, but no, very nice. Good use of color. Spans across the whole can itself. One thing I have to say is that sometimes it can be a little hard to read, just with the very light color mix that they have here. Can be a little hard to read the description, but not too bad. IBUs, ABVs, SRM listed. Cheers, born, brewed on date, perfect, easily readable for sure. Everything you want on a can is on a can, except ingredients. No ingredients, but that's okay. Everything else but that is here. And moving over to the website now, they give a little bit of a different description here, but they also list the hops, which are Magnum, Centennial, Columbus, and then Amarillo, Simcoe, and Citra. So that is quite nice indeed. And they also list the sizes of beers you can get: 5 ounce for $2, 16 ounce for $6, and 32 ounce growler for $8. It actually sort of matches up with our Canadian prices. 16 ounces for $6. That's even higher than what you get here for a 16 ounce can, which I think would be a tall boy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's a tall boy here. But with that said, what did I give it? I don't remember. I didn't give it a mark. But for presentation wise, I gotta give, Last Stop, I gotta give it a solid 9 out of 10 as well for presentation. All they're missing really on the can is ingredients. Other than that, all the information is there that you want. It looks great. The website has a great feel to it as well and includes the hops that are used. Not the malts, but they do list the hops as well. So, 9's all around. Great beer. With that said, before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. And if you want to go ahead and like the video or subscribe to me, Brewski, that would be greatly appreciated. Just come along, kick back, relax for a couple of beers. Why not, right? Now for the question of the day. The question of the day today is, what is your most interesting bottle opener? Mine, I can't find on hand right now. Nope. My most interesting bottle opener, or at least most fun one to use. You've seen it in a few videos before. It's the green one from the Ted movie. I got that in a, I guess deluxe DVD Blu-ray set a couple Christmases ago when Ted came out, whenever it was. Time flies, with the little voice activation. That's probably my most interesting. Next up to that is the other one that I've shown, is the Save Water Drink Beer bottle opener. But yeah, that's my question. What's your most interesting bottle opener? And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.